Hey everybody, happy Sunday. This is Lisa here, and a lot of people have been asking me to show them how I set up my charts for the week. So happy Sunday. I have here SPX, as you can see on my chart, and I have already marked the previous day high. This is from Friday, and the previous day low. This gray rectangle box is called the fair value gap. That's another lesson at another time. But something that I definitely always do each Sunday, and I'll start here. So this here is the daily move. And you can see that we have SPX, we have SPY, IWM, QQQ, and it goes through some major stocks also. So what this first number is here, and hang on one second, let me just annotate here. I don't know what color it is. We're going to find out. Okay, so here, like you see this number here. So SPX closed, and let me see if I can get rid of this. Okay, missing my, yes, I can. Oh, it stays there now. Oh no, I don't want that. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time and I can't, oh, here it is. Silly me. Let me just get my eraser. Found it. Come on, eraser. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Let me put these tools away. Done. Okay, I'm not annotating. Anyway, so the expected move that we saw, the weekly move, they said it was $7,575.39. And if you go here to SPY, it's actually right here. Um, and you see that that's last Friday's move, right? It's up here also. If you see this here, this number up here at the top. Okay, anyway, that's where our expected mood was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click my mouse and I'm going to actually put that on the chart for us. So 75, 75, 39. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get it there, but I'm going to put it there like that. And then I always like to make this line blue. That's just me. You can make it any color that you want. And I want the price to be shown on the right. And I also want the name to be shown on the right because I forget things. So this is last Friday's NWAG. Okay, so that was from last Friday. Now that you see here in the value is a little bit off, so I'm going to put 39 in there. Okay, there we go. And there we go. So this is last Friday's close of the market, right? Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put in, just ignore these other lines that are there when you see them. I'm going to put in the high for the week and the low for the week. So you see here, SPX, first line, the expected move is 37.18. So the range is going to be between 75.38.21 and 76.12.57. Let me just check that for a second because I want to see if that's the weekly move. Wow, the expected move is, no, that's just for Monday. Okay. Pause for 1 second because I do not want to just give you the expected move for Monday. I want to give you the expected move for the week, and then we're going to talk about the expected move for Monday. Okay, so these are the expected moves for the week, for the day. I'm sorry. So this is for tomorrow, for Monday. But this chart here that I want to share with you. So this is for the expected moves. We have weekly, and then we have on the top the daily. So SPX on this week is going to move 88.75. And here's the high written out and the low written out for you. But I want you to realize something. This is already in your TOS account. If you go to trade and you look at, let's close these up, and let's just look at Friday. Over here to the right, 77.29. So this must have adjusted already over the weekend, but normally that would be the 85 number that we were talking about. And you see tomorrow is 37.16. Okay, now you can do this with any stock. So let's say I wanted to put SPY in here and see what that expected move is. I can go here. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a delay over here. And you see here at the top, right here, 375 is SPY's expected move for Monday. Tuesday, 574, Wednesday, 684, Thursday, 784, and Friday is 918. Oh, maybe I was reading the wrong day actually when I did SPX before too. So let me just check that out. Let me put SPX back in here. I have July 16th pulled down, but it actually might be, hang on, give it a second to switch. Yeah, sorry guys. So it's actually July 17th is the last day of the week, 84.28, okay? I was gonna say that was a little bit of a change, so I didn't understand why. All right, so let's go back to what we were looking at when we were looking at the weekly move. Oh, let me make this smaller. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to plot these out for you. And actually, so SPX is going to be at 760, 7,664 and 14. Uh, I have to pull this up. I'm sorry, I have to put this on another page so that I can actually see it. So let me just move this to this screen over here. This way I can actually see it. Okay. Let me move this down. All right, again, I'm just clicking the little button on my mouse. 76, 64, where are you? 76, 64. Close enough. I'm going to put it here. All right. And this is going to be too low, 76, 64. Okay, come on. Why are you not drawing? Oh, because I'm not pressing you. Here, we're going to put this here, and then I can always adjust it. So I go into edit properties. Now for these, I'm trying to remember what color I usually make them. I think I usually make these purple. Okay. So I'm going to put the name on, not the left. I'm going to do the price on the right. I'm going to show the name on the right. And this is the estimated market high. I'm sorry, expected move high. But this is for the week. So you can type weekly in there if you want. I do something different for the daily. Okay, so there's purple right there. And then let's do the low. The low is 74.86. Oh, did I put the right amount up there? No. I have to edit one more thing. I have to edit the actual price. It was 76.64.14. Extra six in there. Okay, perfect. Now it came out right. Excellent. Let's do the low, and the low is 74.86. 74.86. Right about here. Let's draw that line. I change it to purple because I'm definitely a visual learner and I like to see these things. So here goes the estimated weekly, estimated move lower, okay? And this number is going to be 74.86.64. Okay. All right, so now for the week, I know which way is SPY going to move, kind of, okay? I know that this is supposed to be the expected move high, meaning that that's the highest it's going to go for the week. This is supposed to be the expected move low, which is kind of close to where we were on Friday. So this low, we might break through this. I don't know. We'll see. And then something that I do for the expected move for Monday, remember that was the other chart that I showed you. So just for Monday to start off, right here, SPX, the expected move is 37 points for tomorrow, Monday. And again, remember, you can find that in trade, okay? So here we go to the right. Yep, 37.16 right here on the right-hand side. So we are going to actually chart that a little bit differently. Let me see. I have to put in a couple of extra. I have to expand it a little bit to give me more room. Okay. All right. So now this is Monday over here on this side. And what I usually do is I will draw a circle to show me what the expected move for Monday is. All right. So the expected move Monday is 676.12. Where's 12? 12, 12, 12. Oh, all the way over here. Not much of a move. 30 points, I guess. All right, we'll put it here and then I'll adjust those numbers. 76.12 to 75.38. Okay, those are approximate. Then I'm going to go in and edit the properties. So this was 75.38 and 20 cents. And this was 76.12.58. Okay. All right. So now in this circle is probably where we're going to move tomorrow. So what typically happens is like SPX could actually start off up here tomorrow and then work its way down. Or I don't think it's going to start at the bottom and then work its way up, but we shall see what happens tomorrow when the market opens. But this is something that I do for every single stock that I'm interested in looking at. And I will just show you. Yes, this does have everything. Okay. This is one of my chart setups. So I will go through and I will do that particular lines and expected moves, and I'll do it on all of these charts. So all of this will be set up already tomorrow morning when I get up and I just, know where we are. I also do something over here where I'm looking at SPX on the monthly chart. I'm looking at it on the daily chart and I'm looking at it on the hourly chart. Kind of this monthly chart here is from the beginning of time. So this goes all the way back, gosh, I think probably like 1995. I don't know. Um, Oh, I just noticed something on this. I have to fix my Fibonacci. All right, awesome. Anyway, these are my Fibonacci's here, but this, let me see if I can get all of it on a screen because then I'm going to redo it a little bit. And this is just, so this is something that I do to prepare on a Sunday night. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I was right then. No, I was right. Okay, so I did start it. Well, actually, this could probably go down here a little bit more. Yeah, $4.04. Can you imagine? I'll activate this drawing and I'll bring it down a little bit. $4.04. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh, I had it exactly there. Too much. Hang on. There we go. Okay. That looks like 15, whatever. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do this all over. I don't like the way it came out. Okay. So we are going to do, I'm drawing my Fibonacci because I just want to see where were we, where are we going, where have we been? And of course, it doesn't mean anything like so far here. Okay. And I'm going to do this to the high 76.20.90. Perfect. Okay. So there's my Fibonacci. And so here are the levels of all time. And when I get in closer, but you see, right? Took forever to break through this first piece, but then once it broke through the line, it starts heading up, right? And then it breaks through this, goes up, and then comes down. Actually, let me move this in a little bit. Okay. This gives you a little bit of visual of it. So it gets all the way up to this resistance and then goes down, goes up again. This time we broke through it. Okay. This was 2024. And then I do a little recent one. Remember, this is a monthly chart, so this goes like by the month. And this little fib that I do here, I kind of do it where there's a breakaway. You see like where these two candles were hitting that, and then it starts to break away up. So I kind of just do that to kind of have the levels and see. And you see right here, right? It went up to 50% and then dropped back down for a little bit, then jumped up again, went past it, and then boom, had to come back down to this level. And then it went up again, blew through these levels in this month. This was in April. Was this April of this year? Yeah, it was April of this year. Okay, so this was April of this year, blew through all of those levels, blew through these two levels, and now we're at the tippy top to figure out like where are we going after this. But the reason that I do this is because I want to be able to see all three time frames. Did I make this go away? I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Anyway, I hope that it gave you like a good idea of the expected move that I do each week. So I'm looking at the weekly expected move and I'm looking at Monday's expected move. I do this on a daily basis. Every day at the end of the market, I figure it out and I plot my charts so I can kind of have an idea of where it's going. All right, I hope you like this. I hope it helps you out and get out there tomorrow and make some more money.